Hey guys, so I guess they found more than 100 immigrants in a house in Texas that were being held against their will. And this was a story that was uploaded by Associated Press March 20th. I'll just play a clip of this.
Police just outside Houston say they found more than 100 people, presumed to be illegally in the U.S., packed into a single house. Police found the suspected stash house on Wednesday as they searched for a woman and two children who relatives had reported missing.
Largest number of individuals in a stash house that I've seen, that we've encountered in probably the past 5 or 6 years.
Police say they found the woman and her children inside the house, along with 94 men and 15 women. They say it appears that a human smuggling operation was using the house. The people inside were sitting in filth, surrounded by trash bags filled with old clothing, with access to one bathroom and no hot water.
Squalid conditions, dirty, filthy conditions.
Immigration officials took the people in the home into custody and said they would be questioned and fed.
How many different countries are these folks from?
I think we have basically every country from the Central America. 5
people were arrested. Ed Donahue, the...
Okay, so I think I dreamt about this, you guys. I think I dreamt about it June 30th. So, before I play a clip of this, I just want to basically explain what the dream was. I dreamt of the 10 freeway in the state of Texas, although I didn't know that's what it was at the time that I dreamt it. I figured it out later. I dreamt of the 10 freeway and the 90 highway that goes beneath it. And then I dreamt of 2 cities that were below the 10 and the 90. Well, you'll notice, and I'll play this for you in a second. I'll play the dream that I had last year. But you'll notice that in the dream it was the Lone Star State Highway, which turns out to be the 10 freeway that goes through Texas. And then this was in my dream, it was called the Lone Star State Highway. And then the highway below it was called, and this one's lonely too. Well, the thing that I figured out later is that the 90 runs parallel to the 10 just below it. So that has to be the freeway in my dream. But at San Antonio, both the 10 and the 90 join together all the way to Houston, in Texas. So the fact that the dream says Lone Star State Highway and this one's lonely too tells me that they haven't joined together yet. You know what I mean? Like they're quote unquote lonely. This was in my dream. This is what I never could have made this up because it's just too weird. But I think the point is they're separate. So it's not something over here. It's something over here under the 90 and the 10. You see what I mean? Whatever this was that I saw in my dream, it's west of San Antonio and south of the 90. And so what does that mean? It's this triangle right down here, I guess. I mean, I don't really know, but that's what it looks like to me. But the reason that I'm bringing this up right now is because in that dream I dreamt about a woman and her children, and that's what that's what they were talking about in this video. Right here, they were talking about how a woman was reported missing. So it wasn't just people that were willfully there. These people were held in this house against their will right here. So so I think maybe this has something to do with my dream, but maybe there's more. I don't really know, but let me just play the dream for you. So the first thing in my dream, was I saw this freeway. I saw a map. I was looking at a map. And on the map, I saw a freeway. And the name of the freeway, and I know this is weird, okay? But the name of the freeway was the Lone Star State Highway. Okay, so the Lone Star State is Texas. We know that. I think. I mean, I guess I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure. I think Texas is the Lone Star State. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But for some reason, that was my thought. As soon as I woke up, I was like, okay, Texas is the Lone Star State. But I could be wrong. So correct me if I'm wrong about that. But that was just my first thought after I woke up. But in my dream, I'm looking at this freeway on a map. And the title of the freeway, I know it's so weird, but the title of the freeway that I saw in my dream said, the Lone Star State Highway. And then it had the number 10. I swear, I'm pretty sure I saw the number 10, which obviously may be the 10 freeway, except I don't think that actually, I'm sorry, I didn't even look at a map, but I don't think that the 10 freeway. Hold on, let me actually go to Google Maps real quick. Okay, I take it back, you guys. I was wrong. The 10 freeway does go through Texas. Wow, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that the 10 freeway went through Texas. Okay, so here's my dream. So I saw a freeway. It said the Lone Star State Highway. And then I saw the number 10. Okay, it's got to be, and I knew that it was a freeway. I'm going to draw on here because I just want to show you guys what I saw in my dream, okay? It looked like this. It was like, okay, this was a freeway. It was thick. Okay? It was like a thick highway. And I saw the number 10. And then I saw the title of it, which was Lone Star. I'm not going to draw it, okay, because I can't. It's too hard for me to draw with this thing. It was the Lone Star State Highway. Okay, then below that was a skinnier highway. Okay, this is the weird part, okay? This highway, the title of this highway was, I swear, you guys, this is such a weird dream. I've never had a dream like this. It's so weird. The title of this highway was, and this one is lonely too. Okay? Really weird, right? Really weird. And I swear to you, those of you that know me, like, I'm not like that. I don't do plays on words like that and stuff. I mean, this was such a weird dream. Okay. So the Lone Star State Highway 10, and this one's lonely too. Okay. So this was like a highway. This is a freeway, and this is a highway. Okay. Just weird. And this is how I saw it, and it was below this. Okay. Then I saw two cities like this. Okay, below this. So this is exactly what I saw in my dream. This freeway up here, this skinny highway right here, and then these two cities. And the names of the two cities, I can't remember exactly, but it was it was the same kind of weird play on words. The name of this city was right here, and it had like an exclamation point. So it was either right here or this one. I can't remember. And these are titles. These are actually titles that I read in my dream, which is just so weird. So like I can't, like I said, I can't remember now the exact title because I was really focused on these titles right here because honestly I had to keep repeating it in my mind so that I would remember it after I woke up. So for some reason my consciousness, even in my dreams, knows that okay, you got to remember this. This is important. You got to remember this. And so I'll repeat it over and over, but I was so focused on the title of these that I can't completely remember the exact titles of this, except that I remember it was something to the effect of this one, and it had an exclamation point. And then the next city said, the title of the city, or what I read, said, and this one too. Sorry, I can't write with this thing. So this one was the title of this, and this one too, and it had an exclamation point. So I have no idea. I have no idea. And honestly, when I woke up, I didn't even think the 10 freeway went through Texas. I thought it went above. For some reason, I thought it went above Texas. So now I'm kind of freaking out because I didn't even know that. Okay. So, I mean, you guys know that my dreams are not just subconscious stuff. Like this, a lot of my dream stuff comes true later, and I can't figure it out. I don't know why. So this was just a really, really weird dream. So I had this dream last night. This is all I remember from the dream. This 10 freeway called the Lone Star State Highway. Then a highway just below that was called, and this one's lonely too, which is freaking weird. And then these two cities that said this one and this one too. Weird, right? So, I mean, here's the 10. I guess the 90 is a highway that's just below that. Let me see if I can focus in here. I mean, I don't see any other highway, but I mean, the 90 is the only thing that I see that runs parallel to the 10. But as far as like what the two cities are, I have no idea. It could be any two cities. And I have no idea what it meant because I didn't see anything else, or I don't remember anything else about the dream. I was so focused on trying to remember the numbers and the words that I can't remember. Actually, wait a second. Okay, I'll just tell you. I do. Okay, I take it back. I do remember the last part of my dream when I woke up this morning. And it was a prison. And it was a weird kind of prison because it was just a room. And there were these mattresses on the floor. And okay, I'll just tell you it's disturbing, and I just really, it was just a bunch of people in this room, but the room was a prison, and it was being guarded by these men, and the people that were in the room were there were like 5 people sharing one mattress kind of thing. And this woman was screaming for her baby, her daughter. She had a baby girl, and she was screaming for her daughter. It's disturbing, you guys. I didn't want to tell you this. Her baby, she had a baby daughter, and I don't know. Anyway, that was the dream, okay? I don't know if that has anything to do with this. Because I don't remember if I think that dream about the prison in that room, I think that dream came way later. I think that was actually later. Okay, you guys. So, um, what I neglected to tell you, and I don't know why I chose to use the word room, because now when I listen to it, I realize that that is not descriptive enough because I remember exactly what it looked like. It was a house. It was not, um, I mean, at the time I actually thought it was an apartment. I thought it was a bedroom, but it was like, yeah, I mean, it was a bedroom that I saw. And but it was just filled, like I said, with mattresses, and there was like tons of people in there. But um so the house was a prison basically. It was a bedroom, but the bedroom was like a prison for these people. They were held hostage there. So that's why I think that this dream that I had in June may have actually been about this event that recently happened. These 100 people, that's a lot, were being held against their will in this house. And they're talking about a woman who had children, that a woman that was reported missing. Okay, so this happened, I guess, somewhere outside of Houston, so it was way over here. Um, but I just wonder if there's more, like, because, like, somewhere in here, um, because it was south of the 90, and I guess technically it could be over here too. So it was in my dream, it was underneath the 90, but it was before the 10 and the 90 come together. It was before this point right here in San Antonio. So it was west of San Antonio, and they were two cities. So these are the two cities I first saw, and I thought, "Oh, wow, maybe that's what it was referring to." But it could be anything in here. I mean, um anything in here. But it was two cities that were like this, one on top of the other. Um And so I don't know. Also, maybe it could be over here, I guess, somewhere as well, because it's south. I just don't see any cities in here. I mean, I'm sure there are towns in there. Um, so I just wanted to share that with you, that it seems like um, there's something going on here. There's more to this than what meets the eye. There's something else. There's something much, much deeper going on here. I think that's why I dreamt about it. So, anyway, hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.